Hello everyone, welcome to Life Coach Lessons. Today I will be giving you tips on living successful and purposeful lives in only 3 to 5 minutes. I'm Scott Miller, a certified retirement life coach from Hixon Zuercher Capital Management. Well, welcome to episode number 16 of Life Coach Lessons. We're in the second week of September and we're looking at your most commonly asked questions about retirement related to the idea of spouse differences. Last week we talked a little bit about, hey, how do I get my spouse off the couch? And we were just kind of celebrating the differences in people and in spouses. This week I want to ask the question, hey, I don't want to live my spouse's retirement. What should I do? This is going to be a little bit different question in that, proactively, I don't want to do the exact same thing that my spouse is doing. So what should I do? How can I be proactive and plan ahead into thinking about what do I want to do in retirement? Well, let me just give you 4 different points that I think will kind of maybe help discover what you specifically should be doing if you're having really a hard time discovering what I should be doing. First of all, I would answer the question of who am I? You can go back to some of my episodes in July. We actually have a whole life coach lesson in July just on answering this question of who am I. And it's really about just self-discovery. It's really just figuring out who you are, what do you like, what's your personality like, maybe taking some strengths tests, and just kind of assessing what you're talented at, what you're skilled at, what you're really passionate about, what kind of things break your heart. And so really, that's a great place to start is first of all, you've heard me say this a million times, but really answering that question is so very important. Secondly then, I would ask others what they are doing. I alluded to this last week a little bit about meeting with people who have retired before you, but just looking around you and asking others, hey, what are you doing? Like, what brings you joy? What brings you fulfillment in the second half of your life? And just take a look at what other people are doing around you. Thirdly, find meaningful work to do. We talked a lot about this in the month of July. We did a number of different episodes just thinking about the idea of work. I think work is really important. So often we think with retirement that I'm never going to work again, and that's not a healthy viewpoint. So again, you just need to think about how can I incorporate meaningful, purposeful work into the second half of my life. It may not be for a paycheck, it may not be for an income, but there's great opportunities, whether it's volunteering or helping out in different organizations and clubs. There's so many different ways that you can be involved. Maybe it's somewhere at your church or something like that to find meaningful work to do. And then lastly, I really like this one, meet with a life coach. That's what I do, that's what I'm specialized in, that's what I'm certified in. I love meeting with people and just helping them kind of figure out their lives. It's really not even me giving advice, it's really unlocking things within people to help them discover things that they really want to do in the second half of their lives. We do that through workshops and also through private coaching. You can find out more information about that on our website. So I really would stress that it's really important if you want to find a more meaningful, purposeful life in your second half, meet with a life coach. It really can be a very rewarding situation. All right, I'd love to hear from you and hear about what you thought about this episode. If you just want to connect with me, you can email me at smiller@hzcapital.com. And remember to live a more meaningful and purposeful life today.